What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be setting a world's first world record, and that is the world's fastest time to solve a Rubik's Cube while doing backflips at the same time. Let's get started. Now before we actually start this video, I need to explain a few things to you. First of all, I'm not actually going to be doing the backflips in a row, and here's why. When I do the backflips in a row on a trampoline, take a quick look at how my head goes back to spot the mat. Notice how once I've spotted the mat, my head tends to stay locked on the mat until my body comes around and my feet are pretty much ready to land on the mat. Then my head starts to go back in preparation for the next backflip. By doing this, it helps me, one, not get dizzy as fast, and two, it allows me to know where I am in the air at all times, which is actually kind of essential when you're doing backflips, otherwise you might land on your head. Anyways, now if we take a Rubik's Cube and throw that into the mix, well, I've got a point of view for you what that would look like. Try to focus on this Rubik's Cube, and as I start backflipping, try to do your best to understand where you are in the air at all times. It's not that easy, and this is only a point of view. It doesn't actually have the added effect of you spinning upside down in again and again and again. So yeah, that's why I'm not actually going to be solving the Rubik's Cube doing backflips in a row. I'm not actually the first person to put up a video of me doing backflips while solving a Rubik's Cube. There are multiple videos out there on YouTube where people do backflips and solve a Rubik's Cube. The difference is, because I'm actually shooting for an unofficial world record, I said unofficial, I know, I'll get to it. Just hear me out. Because I'm shooting for an unofficial world record, I have some rules. First rule, I'm not allowed to scramble the cube. Second rule, I need to have one witness with me. Third rule, I'm not actually allowed to inspect the cube. I'm not allowed to look at the cube until I start bouncing. The fourth rule, I need to do a backflip every second bounce. That way, it's as close as I can get to doing backflips simultaneously while solving the Rubik's Cube. 4 rules. Pretty simple when you think about it. And guys, I know that I just said that this is an unofficial attempt. I'm going to explain what I mean by that at the end of this video. Just hear me out, okay? For now, we're going to get started and I'm going to show you my attempts. See what you think.
They keep us going when the trials that we meet steal our hope. Lift your eyes and you'll see.
No, attempt 1 is a fail.
A path if you seek, it will find you.
Oh my goodness. After a failed first attempt, I managed to succeed. And then I failed.
Oh, I think I've got an E-perm. Oh, I almost forgot the backflip.
And failed.
Oh no, I think I've messed up my out.
And failed again.
Oh. No.
Because I had done several attempts the day before, I had a bit of a rhythm that I'd follow. I began to bounce higher and flip a little bit slower than I did the previous day, and boy did that help. I was able to see the cube a lot better, and it started bringing in some results. I failed.
Oh no, I messed up the PL out.
And failed again. But then I began to have a few successes. And those successes, they were quick.
Done! Oh, wow.
So now that we could see that I've solved the Rubik's Cube in less than half a minute, it was time to see just how fast I could solve the Rubik's Cube while doing backflips. At a speed cubing competition, the WCA dictates that the competitor is allowed to inspect the cube for 15 seconds before they start their timed attempt. I incorporated these rules and I was allowed some pre-inspection. Now, the twist in this one was that I had to have the cube handed to me behind my back. The second my fingers touched it, my pre-inspection time started. And I was allowed to look at the cube for up to 15 seconds, then I had to start. With this pre-inspection time, just watch what happened.
Timer has started.
Inspection has begun. 8 seconds. That was good, that was good.
Less than 20 seconds. Guys, this is a world record as well as being a world's first. There's absolutely no record of people doing this and making it official. And this brings me on to the topic, the unofficial part of the video. Yes, this is a world record, and yes, this is a world's first, but no, it's not an official world record. And that's why I need your help, guys. The Guinness World Records would be the good place to go to get this record made official. The only issue with that is they can take up to 3 months to process your application. And then they may not even accept that application. So guys, I want to ask you, if you enjoyed this video, can you please give it a like? Because two things. First of all, if we can get 100,000 likes on this video, then I'm gonna do this challenge again, but this time, I'm gonna do it on the ground. We're not gonna use a trampoline, we're gonna solve the Rubik's Cube while doing backflips on the ground. Do you think we can do that? I personally do. I have faith in you guys. Now, second reason. To make this record official, I want to do an unorthodox method. I want to send this video viral and put it out there so that people know I'm going for this world record. And then who knows? Where will I go? You guys get to help write this story for me.